A failing blower control module usually shows proper voltage at the harness while the motor does not turn, whereas a bad blower motor often shows incorrect winding resistance or a short to ground. Start by safely accessing the blower motor and control module with the vehicle powered off and the key removed to avoid shorts. Use a multimeter to measure voltage at the motor connector with the fan switched on. If you see correct battery voltage or switched voltage at the connector and the motor does not run, that points to the control module or internal motor failure depending on how signals are applied. Next, measure the motor winding resistance across the motor terminals. Typical values vary by vehicle but should be steady and not near zero or infinite, and any sudden low resistance suggests a short and a high or open reading suggests an open winding. Backprobe the control module signals while operating the fan speed selector and observe pulse width modulation or variable voltage depending on type. Lack of expected modulation with correct input power implicates the module. Listen and feel for mechanical binding by manually spinning the motor when disconnected. Roughness or binding indicates mechanical motor failure rather than an electronic module issue. If the module is removable, swap it with a known good module or bench test it per manufacturer procedure. Many modules require applying control signals and load to confirm function, which is best done with a wiring diagram and test harness. Common mistakes include assuming no voltage at the motor means the motor is bad, which can be solved by checking for switched power and ground at the connector before replacing the motor. Another issue is misreading resistance values because of parallel circuits or capacitors. Isolate the motor by disconnecting it from the harness before measuring to avoid false reading. People also replace the module without checking for mechanical binding that loads the circuit and causes module failure. Manually spin the motor and inspect bearings and fan clutch, and only then replace the control module if electronics test bad. BigHomeProjects.com connects to homeowners and contractors so we can help you find local professionals when a repair is beyond DIY and you want estimates or referrals. We also provide a discussion community where we exchange diagnostic tips and experiences so our members can learn from each other and contractors can find work.